In a backstreet theatre, 2 floors below ground, political satire returns to central Moscow. The man in the chair is a bare-chested Vladimir Putin. His faux muscles a reference to his penchant for stripping to the waist for the cameras. Nothing is off limits, even rumours of his alleged affair with an Olympic Russian gymnast that infuriate his wife. The newspaper that originally printed these rumours was closed down within the month. The play's director knows she's walking a fine line, but feels it's worth the risk.
It reminds me when during the Second World War there was a production company that played before the army went off to fight. The play's mission was to lift their spirits. In some way, our play is to lift spirits after the 4th of March and the unlawful seizure of power by our legal president.
Political satire here in Russia, whether on the stage or on the television, is a risky business here. Of course, the internet is awash with video clips mocking the political elite. But even people who live in Russia that upload the material here are not immune from prosecution.
In post-Soviet times, political mockery was a national pastime. But soon after Putin first became president, this satirical TV show, portraying him as an ugly dwarf, was axed. It had hurt his feelings. A decade on, the emergence of the protest movement has inspired a new breed of internet satirists and new ways of silencing them. Blogger Andrei Kolomoisky posted this video on a newspaper website after changing the president-elect's words.
Our country is already now entering a period of empty promises. Poverty, although moving slowly, is nonetheless experiencing stable growth.
The blogger has been charged with extreme incitement of hatred and could face 5 years in jail. Back at the theatre, mixed views on whether this polemic on President Putin will have a long run.
This play doesn't threaten the regime, so why ban it? As long as it isn't seen widely, then it's under control. If it starts to get bigger, then it becomes dangerous.
Political satire is very important, but it won't last long, unfortunately.
The Kremlin is learning to live with an outspoken protest movement. But is it also learning to laugh at itself? The longevity of this production will be testament to that. Sue Turton, Al Jazeera, Moscow.